What's up, guys? Good afternoon. I was not planning on making a video today, but I just got some new studio software and I wanted to give it a try, and there was something I actually wanted to chat about, and that is Brittney Griner's coming home before Christmas. Yay, Merry Christmas, Brittney Griner's family, if you celebrate Christmas. So what's my opinion on this? I mean, obviously, it's wonderful that any American is coming home if they've been held in prison in another country. And Russia, I'm sure, is probably not great to their prisoners. However, I'm going to just simply say this. I don't like the entitlement of Brittney Griner in saying, I know what the laws are over here, but I'm going to break them anyway, and then I'm going to whine and complain about the fact that I got thrown in prison. Meanwhile, she disrespects our country, takes a knee on the world stage, lets everybody know the contempt that she has for the country that she is wearing the flag of, which I find a little bit disturbing and unpatriotic, if you ask me. I guess the other thing that is a little bit confusing or disappointing maybe is the fact that we've still got Paul Whelan over there, who was a Marine, somebody who actually fought for our country. And I'm not on here to say that one life is less important than another, and that maybe because he served our country, he was more important and should have come back first rather than an athlete who disrespects her country. Although when you just kind of say it in one sentence like that, it kind of makes you wonder why. It makes you wonder, like, this administration, why did they fight so hard to get Brittney Griner back here and not Paul Whelan? And that just simply goes back to this narrative that I see in our country where, you know, the LGBTQ community and their ideology is just being shoved down our throat. And I'm all for, like, you do you, boo. Like, whatever it is that you want to do in your life, like, that's your prerogative. I'm not here to judge you by any stretch. But I think what is so confusing to me is, okay, so my faith is Christian, but I'm not allowed to openly just go talk to people about that or talk about the Bible, or there can't be Bibles in school or prayers in school or any of these things, but we can have LGBTQ flags. We can have teachers talking to our children about sexual things that I don't think they need to know at that age. So there's just this overarching ideology being pushed down our throat in this narrative that it just seems in this time when I guess we had to maybe choose, we're going to trade this arms dealer for someone. Who's it going to be? And apparently, according to the Biden administration, Brittney Griner took precedent over a Marine that, you know, gave his all to fight for the freedoms that we so easily take for granted. And Brittney Griner is an excellent example of that. So, all that being said, I think it's wonderful that she's coming home. I'm sure that her family feels blessed by this. I'm sure she feels blessed by this. And I just hope that she comes back with a little bit more respect than she went over there for. Now, the next thing that I wanted to talk about, there is such a thing as the Human Meat Project. They believe human meat as a food source is a positive thing.
The place of one's belonging, and one's existence. We are slowly killing and destroying our only home. Human Meat Project provides the solution to overpopulation, climate change, and greenhouse effect. We are the leading and only donation program on human meat for human consumption, providing you with meat produce that is cruelty, brutality, and slaughter-free. Meat with the consent and right to be consumed. Donate your body for human consumption. Together, we can be the change for the world. Human Meat Project, for a better tomorrow.
I guess it is cannibalism, but it's their way of apparently normalizing cannibalism. I guess that's the place we've come in a time in our world where it seems good is evil and evil is good. We are now promoting cannibalism for the sake of climate change. According to them, it's not uncommon for human beings to practice cannibalism. During the discovery of the New World, Christopher Columbus brought back what could be easily seen as evidence of cannibalistic practices in modern civilization. I guess I missed that history session where they taught us about that. And according to them, human meat donation mission and vision. In order to save the planet from the impact of our modern civilization and lifestyle, we have to make a change in our ideas about consumption and our dietary choices. We face climate change due to waste, pollution, deforestation, and overpopulating problems. By donating your body for human consumption, you are taking direct action to help others and lessen the damage of the industrial age. By consuming human meat, we create a change in both of our life and the world, of our life in the world. By improving standard quality of life in every country and nation, we give everyone in the world a good life. So I guess my question to this whole thing is, who's donating their body? Are these, because they had really strict quality control, like it had to be people that had absolutely no diseases and all these different things. So if someone is that healthy, why are they donating their body to be eaten? Were they going to commit suicide anyway? Is this another one of the ideas? Because I know another thing they've been pushing definitely in Canada, and like lo and behold, it actually was brought to my attention that I believe 9 states in the United States that like euthanization is actually legal. So is this another idea of us kind of pushing that narrative? Like maybe you're depressed. Oh, okay. So if you're depressed, like donate your money to the Human Meat Project. Like why live? But like why just be selfish and take your own life by, doing something that doesn't help others? Like donate your body so that people can learn to be cannibals, which is still baffling to me because I'm still trying to understand, like, they're pushing veganism. And then on the other hand, we got them pushing cannibalism. Somebody help me understand, because it seems to be the same people, the climate change activists, the activists that are all on the Green New Deal, the side of changing the world by, changing our imprint on the world. So I guess we'll just start eating each other. Like, I guess that's where we're going to go now. I mean, it was make everybody feel guilty for eating meat, and eating meat is really bad for our environment. The farming is bad for everything that goes along with that is apparently terrible for the environment. So, like, don't eat cows, don't eat chickens, don't eat fish, but eat humans. Yeah, it makes so much sense. I am so disturbed by this. I'm not sure that I have ever heard anything quite this disturbing. And I can't believe that I'm saying that after the last 3 years that we've all lived with this pandemic and then these forced vaccines that are actually killing people and not actually keeping you from getting the thing they're supposed to keep you from getting. But now we're pushing cannibalism. Got it. Okay. What's next? Because it seems like we're trying to normalize pedophilia. We're trying to normalize all these crazy satanic worships. And I heard there's actually a Satan club trying to be implemented into elementary schools, yet you're not allowed to pray or read the Bible. So we're going to, shit on anyone who's Christian, but if you want to praise the devil, that's welcome. So I am not one of these people that's over here thinking, okay, this is the end. Is this the tribulations? Like, we haven't been through a rapture, so I don't think this is it, guys, by any stretch. I think the world's been through worse than this. But I got to say right now, there are some things going on that are making me think we are either living in a flipping simulation or we're getting close to the end of times. Because never in my lifetime did I think that we'd be normalizing pedophilia and we'd be trying to push cannibalism to save the planet. Yeah. Okay. So I guess that's really all I have to say about that, but I would sure as shit love to hear your comments on all of this. To then, when I do my next live, we're going to kind of dive into, I want to answer all the comments that you guys leave, because yeah, this is just insane. Yeah. I'm literally at a loss for words. So I'm just going to go ahead and end it here. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you. Later.